Hi friends, welcome back to your favorite show, My Zone Active Kids,
where we actively invest in
your
your future.
Whose future? Your future. My name is Kari and I'm joined by my lovely friend,
Anna.
Hi Anna.
Hi, Kari.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Are you excited for today's episode?
I am excited because today we're talking about Easter story time.
True. I'm also excited because we're going to talk about amazing stuff like our favorite magical animal. I know what your answer is going to be, but
Kari doesn't think that the magical animal that I'm choosing is a real magical animal.
I don't think it is magical.
But before we get into all that, maybe I should teach you a new song we can sing to our friends.
I think you can, because I'm a bit bad at songs.
Have you ever heard Humpty Dumpty?
I have read the story.
But you haven't heard the song?
No.
Let me teach it to you. So it goes, Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again.
So poor Humpty Dumpty.
I also feel bad for Humpty Dumpty.
Okay, I think we can go one time.
Are you ready?
No, but yes.
3, 2, 1.
Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall.
All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again.
I think we can do that one more time.
One more time.
Yeah.
Do you like the song now?
I like it more than the book.
Okay, let's try again. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again.
Okay, so can I ask you a question, Anne?
You can.
What is your favorite fairy tale story?
My favorite fairy tale story. This is difficult because I love fairy tales.
I think you're going to say Cinderella.
You're right. You know me so well. Cinderella is my favorite fairy tale story. Have you ever heard the story of Cinderella?
Yes, I did, with a missing slipper that she left behind.
Yeah.
Classic.
And her fairy godmother that magicked her dress into a brand new one.
That was so amazing. For that one night, she had a beautiful dress.
Until midnight.
Yeah.
And then the whole dress disappeared. What's your favorite fairy tale story?
I think... Sure, I don't have one. I liked all the fairy tale stories growing up. I liked is it 3 Little Pigs?
Yes, it's 3 Little Pigs.
And I also liked...
but weren't you scared of the wolf in the 3 Little Pigs?
No.
Not at all.
No.
The wolf was very scary to me.
True. What else was there?
Goldilocks and Rapunzel.
Yeah, because every time my grandma would do my hair, she'd say, I look like Goldilocks. So I was really happy. That's why I liked it.
And you have stunning long hair like Rapunzel, so you could be either.
Thank you.
And now, Kari, so we all know the Easter Bunny is a magical animal that brings us eggs on Easter morning and that packs them out for us to search for. But besides the Easter Bunny, what's your favorite magical animal?
Can you guess? It has a rainbow tail, it has a horn, a magical horn, and it can fly.
That's amazing. Am I right when I'm guessing it's a unicorn?
Yes. The next clue I was going to give you, I was going to say it looks like a horse.
Oh, then it would have given it away.
Yeah.
Luckily, I could guess it before
That's
then.
right. I like unicorns.
I didn't know unicorns had rainbow tails.
They do.
Do they?
I at least used to draw them with the rainbow tails all the time.
Do their tails match the hair on their heads?
I think so.
So they have rainbow hair everywhere.
That is so awesome.
That's very cool. I think.
How about you? What is your favorite magical animal?
My favorite used to be a mermaid.
Mm-hmm.
But now that you've told me about unicorns and their rainbow tails, I think my favorite might be a unicorn. I think you've changed
I'm
my
very
mind.
convincing, right?
You've taught me so much about unicorns.
But before we continue, don't you love your beanbag? I love mine.
I love
everyone
my
notices
beanbag.
that I sit on the red one all the time. So thank you to Innovations for these amazing beanbags. Friends, if you guys want to get yourself some, please check out Innovations at info@kickstartnam.com. And don't forget to watch our show on channel what?
Dstv, channel 285, Gotv, channel 25, 1up2. You can also find our clips on Facebook or even our WhatsApp chatbot.
Where you'll find a lot of amazing stuff on the WhatsApp chatbot. I use it all the time.
I also use it all the time.
So friends, that is it from me and you now. We're heading to our favorite.
Zaki and Zoe.
Yes.
Today I'll tell you a special story about a little ostrich who learned about courage and kindness. It takes place on the wide savannah where the wind blows and the sun shines. All the animals live together, but Caro, the little ostrich, felt out of place.
Wow, it sounds like a fun story. Let me shut up now, so you tell me the story.
Good. I like you better when you are not talking. So, Caro was a tiny ostrich, and unlike the other birds, she couldn't fly. She would often watch the eagles soaring high in the sky and wonder what it would be like to fly.
One day, a terrible storm blew through the savannah. The winds were so strong that the trees swayed, and even the animals had to find shelter. Caro was worried. She knew what the big animals, like the elephants and the giraffes, could take shelter under the tree, but she didn't have a place to hide.
As the storm raged on, Caro started running, looking for a safe place. She ran past the lions, past the antelopes, and even past the tall trees where the other animals were hiding. But no one seemed to notice her.
Suddenly, Caro heard a soft sound. It was coming from a small burrow in the ground. She looked inside and saw a tiny meat cat and her babies shivering in fear. "Please help us," the market said. "We are too small and can't escape the storm."
Caro thought for a moment. She didn't have wings to fly, but she had strong legs and could run fast. So without thinking twice, she used her long legs to dig around the burrow and created a small tunnel that would lead the meerkat family to safety.
It wasn't easy. The ground was hard and the wind was blowing so fiercely. But Caro didn't stop. She dug and dug until finally the meerkat family could run through the tunnel and find shelter with the other animals.
When the storm finally passed, all the animals came out to see the damage. The meerkat family thanked Caro and said, "You saved our lives, Caro. You may not have wings to fly, but you have the courage to do what's right."
Caro smiled and realized she didn't need to be like the other animals to be special. Her bravery, kindness, and quick thinking made her a hero in her own way.
Exactly, Zaki. And this story reminds us that we all have something special to offer, no matter who we are or what we can do. Sometimes it's the little things that make the biggest difference.
That's right. Whether it's sharing a smile, helping a friend, or just being there for someone when they need it, we all have something unique to give.
And no matter how big or small the act of kindness, it always matters. Every good deed counts and makes the world a better place for everyone.
Absolutely. It's also important to remember that we don't need to wait for special days like Easter to spread kindness. Every day is an opportunity to make a difference.
Yes, even simple things like helping out at home, giving a compliment to a classmate can make someone's day brighter. It's all about being kind every day.
Exactly, Zoe. And Easter is a reminder that even when things seem hard, there's always hope. We can always find ways to help, to love, and make our world a better place.
And speaking of making the world better, Easter is also a time for people to come together, whether in a community or family, to share good times and work together to make a positive impact.
Right, like helping a local charity or even just being a good friend to someone who's having a tough time. Those small actions can spread a lot of love.
And don't forget that Easter is also a time to celebrate life, whether it's the life we share with our friends and family or the life around us like animals and nature that we see every day.
Absolutely. It reminds us that to appreciate all the wonderful things we have and to take care of the world around us. After all, our home, and we should always cherish it.
Exactly. Let's remember that kindness and love are what really make Easter special. It's about celebrating little moments, the friendships and the joy we bring to others.
Wow, that was such a cool story. We have to say bye for now.
But don't worry, our friends will teach you more in our next segment. What a great story about Caro. I think she really taught us that you can make a difference. It doesn't matter how small you are.
Yeah, by just by having small acts of kindness, you can make such a big difference in the world.
Yeah,
by being kind to other people.
By doing little things, like picking up a paper you see on the ground already makes the world such a better place, because then there's no littering.
Thank you.
Or please, when you ask for something, not being rude to the people around you.
Another reminder for you friends to use kind words and be kind to one another.
At all times. There's a saying in English, Corey, I don't know if you've heard it, but it goes, you can catch a lot more flies
kind?
with honey.
Yes.
Yeah, you can catch a lot more flies with honey than you can by using vinegar.
True.
And that's just a reminder for us to be kind and use kind words and be sweet to each other.
True.
So, Corey, what do you think are a few small acts of kindness that you can do to make the world a better place?
Being kind to one another is one. Using kind words when someone does things for you, it shows that you really appreciated them doing it. Maybe it took them a lot of time to do it, and took them a lot to do it. And by saying thank you, they feel appreciated and they can tap themselves on the shoulder.
Yeah, I agree. I also think that doing kind things for other people without them having to ask. Maybe if you see that your friend, his lunchbox is a little bit more empty than yours, then you can give him one of your sandwiches without him having to ask.
Yeah, because you have a sandwich that is cut into 2 pieces for a reason.
Exactly.
I think there was a reason someone cut a sandwich into 2 pieces. So you can always share it.
Or if you can hear that your friend is struggling in a class,
and
maybe
you know you're good at the class,
maybe you can help them.
Yeah.
Exactly. So those are just a few small things that we can do to make the world a better place.
Just like how you always help me with my writing.
Or how you always help me when I don't know how to get things done on my computer.
See, let's be kind to each other and we enjoy it.
Yeah, we like being kind to each other. So, Corey, if you were to look at a few small acts of kindness that you did this week, what do you think were a few things you did this week that were kind?
Sure, I feel like I do a lot of kind stuff that I forget. And I don't realize it's kind until like someone comes back and be like, oh, thank you for doing that. Today I was talking to Jareen. She was like, that was so kind of me to just greet her this morning and ask her how her day was and what she's doing this weekend. She was so excited to tell me about her whole weekend.
Yes, because I also think that our friends, and we have to remember that you don't always know what's going on in someone's life. And maybe sometimes even just saying good morning or smiling at them when you pass them in the office or at school or wherever you are, even just one smile can make a big difference in someone's day.
Like they said, apple a day keeps the doctor away, but one smile keeps everyone happy.
Exactly. I completely agree. And what are kind acts that we haven't mentioned yet? Can you think of any kind acts that we haven't mentioned?
Before I answer that, what was the kindest thing someone did for you that you never forget till today?
One time when I was still in school, but I was very little. I think I was 6 or 7 years old. We were sitting outside on the step. But friends, you and Kari aren't allowed to laugh at me when I tell you this story.
I can't promise that I won't laugh. You know, laughing is my favorite thing at this point.
So we were at school and it was break time and we were all having fun eating our sandwiches, and a bird flew over me and pooped on my school jacket.
I think that is good luck in some cultures. So it was an act of luck.
Yeah, it was an act of luck. But then I was very upset because I didn't want to walk around with my jacket while it had bird poo on it and whatever. And I didn't see it at first. And then one of my friends came and she gave me her jacket without me having to ask, so that I didn't have to be embarrassed, because she had a sweater and a jacket.
Mm-hmm.
So she gave me her jacket so that I didn't have to walk around with my dirty jacket the whole day.
That was so kind of your friend.
Yeah, I'll never forget.
That was so nice of her. But it was good luck.
I took away the good luck on accident.
Yeah.
But next time I'll know, because I didn't know that it was good luck.
Someone told me it's good luck if it poops on you, either on your head or on your shoulders.
And Kari, tell our friends, what are some kind things that you think they can do for Easter?
By being kind to their parents, because remember, their parents have time off just this week for the first time in a long time, some parents. So be kind to them. If they make something you don't like it, just
Pretend.
say you like it. And it will make your mom feel better. But it's time for us to head over
To Zaki.
and Zoe.
We'll see you just after this.
Hello, 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 how are you? I'm good, I'm great, I'm wonderful, hooray! Hello, 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 how are you? I'm good, I'm great, I'm wonderful, hooray!
Hi friends, my name is Zoe.
And my name is Zaki.
And we are niece
and
and nephew. So Zaki, what are we doing today?
Well, Zoe, I have something a little different for us today. I'm so excited. We are going to role play as the Easter Bunny Mommy and Daddy at dinner. I'll be Daddy Bunny.
Wait, so I'm the mommy bunny? What if I mess up?
Don't worry, Zoe. You'll do great. It's going to be fun.
Okay, I'll try my best.
Okay, good. So we are sitting in a cozy little home and at the dinner table discussing our plans. Okay, let's start.
Daddy, can you believe it? Little Bunny is going to have a sibling soon.
Really? That's amazing. We're going to need even more Easter eggs to hide this year. I hope this little one loves hopping around like their big sister.
Oh, definitely. We'll need all the extra help we can get. Speaking of which, I was thinking it might be time for a big family reunion this Easter. What do you think?
A family reunion? Oh, that sounds like fun. The whole Bunny family together, Grandpa Bunny, Aunt Becky, Cousin Floppy. It will be a blast. We could have an Easter egg hunt for all the little ones.
Yes, we can have a giant egg hunt in the field and maybe a big feast too. Carrot cake, fresh greens and lots of treats. Everyone loves a good Easter meal, right?
You know, I'm already thinking about the delicious food that we are about to have the baby. We'll have to make sure everything's ready at home before the big day.
Don't worry, dear. We'll be ready. I've been getting everything ready for the little one, and I'm sure the whole family will be so excited to meet the new baby bunny.
I can already imagine all the little bunnies hopping around, playing together. It will be a blast. A busy Easter, but I won't have it any other way.
Yes, a very busy Easter, but it'll be so special. Just think, our baby's first Easter will make so many wonderful memories.
I think we are going to have the best Easter ever. A new baby, family, food, and of course eggs. Let's make it one to remember.
I couldn't agree more. It's going to be perfect.
You know, I should probably start making more baskets. We'll need extra for all the cousins and friends.
Don't forget the decorations. Maybe we can have a flower crown station for the little bunnies. They'll love that.
Great idea. And we can make the biggest egg ever. One that's big enough for the baby bunny to hop inside.
That would be hilarious. The baby bunny would have the best first Easter ever.
And imagine all the little bunnies playing in the field. It would be like a mini Easter parade.
I can already see it. Kids running around, laughing and finding eggs. It'll be so much fun.
And the sounds of everyone singing Easter songs, it will be the happiest day. But well, we are going to make who's going to make the carrot cake?
Maybe Auntie Pinky could bake it this year. She makes the best cakes.
Auntie Biggie's cakes are legendary. I bet even the baby bunny will love it.
Definitely. We'll need to make sure we have enough for everyone though. No one can resist her cakes.
Maybe we should start a cake eating contest, but only if the little bunnies promise not to eat too much.
Oh, that would be hilarious. But we should definitely have plenty of carrots too. Gotta balance it out, right?
Yep. Carrot and cake, it's the perfect combination. This Easter's going to be the best.
I can already see it. So much fun and so many memories. I can't wait.
And well, guys, we'll see you after we are done eating our eggs and cake.
Hi friends, it's time for our favorite part of the episode.
Active activity.
Can you tell us what we're going to play, or should I? I think you should.
So for today's game, it's very exciting and I'm a little bit competitive, Corey. I don't know about you.
I don't mind losing. Sometimes
No.
losing is fine, guys. Please don't feel bad if you lose.
I don't like losing. It hurts my heart. Anyway, for today's active activity, we're going to be playing a game where you have to name 3 characters from a well-known story. Corey, don't come and tell me some story that no one's ever heard of before.
I mean, you said well-known. It doesn't mean you don't know it. It doesn't mean other people don't.
It has to be a story that a lot of people know
It can
about.
be Peppa Pig, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then you name 3 characters from that story and the other person has to guess which story you're talking about.
Okay. Are you name characters or stuff also from the
No,
movie?
it only can be characters for this game. Maybe afterwards we can try it where you name some stuff as well.
Yeah, like example, if I had to say Peppa Pig, I'd say George, Muddy Puddles, and
Mommy.
yes, or the green dinosaur that George always has. What is it called?
I can't remember.
His name, yeah.
Okay, are you ready? Are you going to start off for us?
Okay, I think you should start off first, Shane.
Okay, so let's think. Gus, Fairy Godmother, and Prince Charming.
Cinderella.
Well done, Kari.
Okay, I don't know how many were there, but were there 7? 7 dwarfs. I can't. An evil stepmother, and yeah, I think you can use the 2.
Yo, this is a hard one.
There was an apple.
An
as well.
apple. Are you talking about Sleeping Beauty?
Yes, I should have said sleeping somewhere also.
Okay, so next up, I think I'm going to use Barbie, who's in a lot of movies, so I don't think that's a dead giveaway.
Barbie in a lot of movies.
Barbie, and then her sister, who was a dressmaker, who wasn't very wealthy, but looked a lot like her. And again, Prince Charming.
No, I'm lost. I never watched Barbie movies. I watched 2 or 3. Barbie, the one I watched was Barbie and something.
This is my favorite Barbie movie. It's called Barbie the Princess and the Pauper.
Oh, I need to go watch that after this.
Yeah.
I
Your
need to
turn.
watch this. It doesn't have to be a story. It can be a TV show, right?
I think so. I think that's fine.
Dinosaur. our favorite friend from our imagination. Selena Gomez was also there. And who else? Yeah.
Aren't you talking about Barney?
Yes. Barney was always my favorite.
Barney was my favorite too. Okay, so are we naming things now?
Any story.
I
Like
think we
TV
can
shows
start
that,
naming
yeah.
things from the stories as well
Yeah,
instead of
because
just
Barbie
characters.
not Barbie, but Barney used to tell us stories
Exactly.
and take us in our imagination.
So I think for my next one, he had a car that went beep beep, and he had a hat, a pointy hat, and his favorite color was yellow, and he used to live in a town and drive around with his car.
I'm so lost.
Have you?
I feel like we need to watch all these things together so I
Again.
know them.
Have you not heard about Noddy before? Have you never heard about Noddy?
See, the problem was I never liked watching TV a lot. The only thing I'd watch was Bunny, and the next thing I'm going to describe to you.
Okay, let's see.
A rocket ship. We call a genius that because the first genius that existed was named that. They were little. They used to fly around in a rocket ship.
Little Einsteins.
Yes, that was my favorite.
Do you know the song from Little Einsteins?
I can't remember now, but
In the next episode, maybe we
Yeah.
can discuss.
that was an amazing time with Zaki and Zoe
Yeah.
and with our friends.
Yeah.
But it's time for us to say goodbye now. We'll always see them next time. So from me and my friend Anna, it's goodbye.
We can't wait to
Bye.
see you.